Good day, everyone. We're changing it up right away. So instead of walking, we're gonna do a driving vlog. Uh, Today, we're heading to the beach. So, like I mentioned from my other vlog, I said it's just around a 5 to 10 minute drive, depending on which side of the beach you wanna be. So, we're heading towards the much more touristy side of the beach called the Mian Beach. We're heading to a coffee shop that I found online and checking it out. So this is the other side of the from my house. There's the river area, and this is the other side that I was talking about. It's much more city area. So we're heading towards the city center and heading to one of the bridge to cross. So that's what that looked like. So this is another one-way road to complement the other one-way road that goes the other way. It's a mixed area, so there's a lot of government agencies around here as well. For example, the administrative building that I was talking about. You see it there. So that's around here, and also some residential properties, like high-rise ones, like the Danang Plaza apartment. And then obviously, if you go into the inner city, you'll have all the city activities. Another one close to our place is this. This is the Russian embassy. It's the Russian embassy in Dana. Given the amount of Russians coming in here. That's the administrative building. You notice the stoplights here, they only go to around 30 to 45 second max in the city, so it's very quick. You just have to wait a bit. And there's a lot of, like you can turn right all the time. There's also some traffic lights where you can just have the motorbike on this innermost lane just go, even though it's stopped. It's very efficient way as well. Here's Novotel, which I pointed out the other day from walking. And here's the Danang. It's called Danang Administrative Center. As I was talking about the other day. It's a very pretty building that you would have thought is like a private property, but it's their administrative building. Around this area, you'll see other buildings as well. Some are hotels, some are office buildings. And this is the amount of motorbikes you see during the weekend. And yeah, it's okay. It's not a lot. It's just the usual. Even in the weekdays, just look like this. Only look different when it's peak hour. But the usual traffic in Danang is just this much. You'll see some tourists walking around the area now. We're gonna be closer to the area where it's called the Han Market, I think. So it's a very touristy area. I'll show it to you once we pass by this underpass. I love the greens surrounding the underpass. It's a little boring at least. So the bridge that we just passed by, the underpass, is the Han River Bridge. It's the one that goes straight to Bincom Mall. And this is Indochina Riverside. Popularly the building where Pizza 4-Piece is. We're actually gonna use the Han River Bridge. So we're turning, and you can see this is the police station in the city center. Could be their headquarters, considering it's close to the administrative building. In Danang, I mean. And there's an army camp there as well. So you can say that there's plenty of security around this area. I don't know if it's an army camp or just a small army base. Yeah, we're heading to the Han River Bridge. Well, the entire river is called Han River, but this is the only bridge that's called Han River. You can see it's not hard to get around here. So, because there's a lot of bridges you can choose from, technically. You can choose to pass by the much more scenic Dragon Bridge, where everyone else is, which we're gonna see from this side soon. You can also walk along the bridge. So all of the bridges are walkable. Zico's pointing at the bridge, the Dragon Bridge. It's a very nice day out today, so that's why we decided to go to the beach area. Probably walk around sunset, get coffee, or just stay on that side. You know. And my wife is actually driving very slow because Zico is in front, so he requested to be in front. I know it doesn't look the safest thing to do, but it's very normal here in Vietnam. You even see kids not wearing helmet, but you know, Zico's wearing a helmet and we're driving slow enough. So just in case, you know, we get in an accident, it's not too much. Because our bike is pretty heavy actually, so that would be not nice to drop this bike. So that's also the reason why my legs are always out. Just to make sure we're covered. So here's a much more bigger road. As you can see, they have super wide roads here in Danang. They kind of prepare the city to be like move around. And so you don't really feel traffic here most of the time. Yeah. Only during peak hours, and then you're near the school areas or office building, you'll feel like there's a lot of motorbike. But it's not like it's gonna be like a gridlock traffic type. It's always clear like this. And there's not many cars as well, and it feels open. That's the only difference between the cities here. If you compare it to Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh, which you know it's a city, it feels more lively, but you know it feels tighter because you know it's just literally a city. But the Danang city we're able to be. I guess this is the last city that, I mean not the last city, it's the last city to be developed, or you know they were prepared to develop this area, so it's really efficient in a way. So even if they start developing so many things around a certain area, you know it won't really feel like oh shit, there's gonna be traffic here, because they plan it well. So if you look at Danang from above, it's well planned, I would say. You can even joke that the person planning this city was playing, you know, City Skylines or SimCity because of all those roundabouts you see from time to time, like that one. So in City Skylines, the game, to reduce the traffic in a certain area, you put a roundabout there. So instead of putting an entire stoplight, you just put a roundabout. If you know that there's enough cars coming, but not enough that you need to stop the cars. So obviously this puts the responsibility to the drivers instead, which is okay. So that means like you have to wait, or you are brave enough to just go straight. So that's the only downside to that. But yeah, in this most of the roads towards the beach have roundabouts instead of actual stoplights. Only in the Mi An area is much more like they put traffic lights there because there's a lot of activities happening there for sure. Yeah, so we're about 10 minutes into the drive and we're at the beach already, basically. Then we're gonna drive straight towards the Mi An area.
that's where the coffee shop I was looking at located. And that's the beauty of Da Nang as well. So, you know, if you just want to go to the beach, even if you live from the city, you can just drive to the beach. So, if you're the type who actually want to go swim into the beach, that's fine. You can just bring in your clothes and everything else. But us, we just like staring at the beach mainly, so we don't necessarily actually like go swim in the beach. And here's another development happening here. It's probably a hotel or a condo. So that's all the complaints happening in this area as well. So there's a lot of construction going on here in this side of the city, which is understandable. It's a developing city, and of course they're gonna build. They're gonna build to accommodate all the amount of people coming in, and this is considered a low season for tourists right now. But go, you still see a lot of tourists coming in. And there's the beach actually. But yeah, we're going to the side, Mian side. It's much more touristy actually. One of my favorite eating spots there, East West Brewing Co. Beer and food is good, so I recommend it if ever you come here. I'm sad that Heart of Darkness is not available here anymore. There used to be a Heart of Darkness brewery here as well. So this spot's originally from Saigon. You see all of these spots from Saigon. And I guess they didn't survive. And this is another property that we're really looking at. It's the Nobu. So it's really building right away now. Hopefully it doesn't get too expensive too soon. Planning to get one here. When I first arrived here in Da Nang, this is the first hotel I went to. Stella Marie. Very nice view. So they have the 360 view room, which is super nice. And it's just a walk to the beach for sure. Yeah, Nobu. They're really looking in this property, and they're really building fast. I can tell. Just a month ago, I think it wasn't. They don't even have a floor yet. Now it's open. Oh, that's the beach. Let me point it to the beach. Sorry, that's the beach. Pretty beach. And then the beauty of the beach area as well in Da Nang. You don't have to be in the actual beach. So if you just want to walk in the sidewalk, you can do that as well. And it'll be fine. You can just. There will be spots for coffee and drinking spots. A lot of things you can find along the beach. And there are spots also where you can just sit down. So like just green or just the beach itself. So you'll have a lot of choices. They're not allowed to build something like a hotel beside the beach. So it's only like restaurants or stuff beside the beach. But not even really beside the beach. It's like a few distance away from the beach. And when you notice here, it's kind of dusty, I think, because of the wind. Much more foggy, smog. I'm not sure what this is. Some hotels around this area, big ones actually. So, you ever visit Da Nang, you'll have a lot of choices. It doesn't have to be the fancy ones. There's a lot of hotels that are just boutique hotels around this area as well. So and even some Airbnbs or just small accommodations. You'll have plenty of those. Here, we're basically in the tourist town near Mian Beach. So there's plenty of activity here. There's a lot of things happening always. I mean that's a good sign that country tourist is tourist. Sorry. A country's tourism is booming. This is the tourist town I was talking about. It's really, there's a lot of restaurants here, a lot of choices. You can have all the type of cuisines you want. Of course, you'll have the seafood and the Vietnamese food, and then if ever you wanna just get some pizza or whatever you want, you find it here. You even there's even like a bakery that we love here. It's called Bread and Butter Burger, B&B something. It's great. And yeah, that is this area. I think we're close to the. This is a hotel. Plenty of coffee shops you can pass, you can select from, and then there's plenty of construction going on as well. So, and then when the construction is going on, they'll just do it in the morning. This is a very pretty hotel as well. I don't know, I forgot what this is called, but so nice looking. It's called, no, it's called M Hotel. Yeah, this is M Hotel. So this is part of the tourist town. CCC Peacock. It's a big truck. Garbage. Went the wrong way. Turn around until we arrive the area Hom Nai. Turn right here. And turn left again. Yeah, I'm just giving directions to my wife. We're going to a place called Hom Nai. All the garbage truck are coming out today. Just there. Hold your breath, Nico. Construction. Yeah, that's the only problem with the tourist area. It's really like here. Here we have arrived. Hom Nai. All day dining. This is the spot. And I'll stop recording for now. And bye-bye. We just finished our coffee and we're heading out. Back to our place. Up. Oh, wait, let me fix the motorbike stuff. Okay. And we're off. Yeah. Just asked me to fix my legs out. Figure it would be a nice sunset heading home, hopefully. So I decided to record the way back home as well. Atmos Danang. It's probably not the real Atmos. Oh, that's the M Hotel. Looks so nice. I was right, there's a very good sunset over the sky. Hopefully we can actually see it. It's like a food street. There's one there. The urban zone. Oh, we should try checking that out. It's called Barret Urban Zone. Interesting. Looks like Haji Lane in Singapore. Yeah, so that's the Da Nang Beach, the Mi An side, Mi An Beach side. So Da Nang's beach is actually divided into different parts.
obviously based on the area, the district. And this side is the Mian side, the tourist town side. So a lot of things happening here, obviously. A lot of tourists walking in and out. And there's not many unruly tourists here in Da Nang, I would say. So it's usually just the chill people. And obviously you'll get the hooligans here and there, but for the most part it's just quiet and chill. People are just walking and just having a relaxing time of their life. Yeah. There's the beach, and you can see a lot of people walking, standing, taking photos. Some are just staring, just relaxing. That's like I described just on the way here. It's like there's a lot of places to sit down and just sit, relax. So you can choose to actually sit down in a restaurant or a drinking spot or a coffee shop beside the beach, or you can just sit on your own on the beach itself, or there's gonna be some small parks here and there within the beach, and there are benches scattered all over as well, so you can just to sit down. Okay. The sunset is gonna be on this side because sunrise comes from the beach side. And this spot has a lot of people in. One of those coffee shops I was talking about is their spot. And street food, if you want some. And you can see those mini huts. You can also just sit below those. But it's never really hot anyway, so it's better if it's just open. And the benches I was talking about, there's a lot of benches scattered all over, so you can sit down there as well. A bit farther from the beach itself, but still you can see the beach. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to swim right now, especially if the waves are too strong. But there are some spots where you can swim, and there are spots that you're not allowed to swim at all. Yes, it's too strong, the waves. And because it's a very long road along the beach, you can also have a very nice jog, very within the cold air. There's some aunties doing some Zumba. That's how all the aunties get in shape, stay in shape here. If you already saw the statistics that this is the least obese country in the whole world, that's because a lot of the locals are still doing exercise. They're very active. They'll go out at 5 a.m. You can witness that here in the beach itself. They go out in the morning and they're doing exercise. Some doing some yoga. Some doing some some meditation stuff. Even those kind of stuff they're doing it. So this side is gonna be the Nike beach. This is the center-ish of the Da Nang beach. This is where we came from just now. We're probably gonna go back to the same road. This is the fastest for us. Like I described earlier, this is the first ever hotel I tried in Da Nang, Stella Verde. We went to the one with the 360 view. It's crazy views. Waking up to the sunrise. Sunset over that side. You need a lot of grit driving through these streets. There's an unwritten rule of who goes first. Who has the most grit who goes first. That's the idea. And that's what I noticed with my wife. Driving through, using her horn, honking at even pickup trucks. She has that much grit.
And that's how you survive driving around here. And hopefully rely on your brakes and they work well if ever you get in trouble. So fortunately I'm not able to show you more side of the city today, but we just went through the fastest way, which is just around a 10-minute drive from our place to the beach. You could even cut it much shorter, going somewhere else, but because we were gonna go to the Mian area of that coffee shop. So we expect a vlog from that coffee shop as well on my channel. And yeah, this is the vibe, like I said. We're gonna stay like this in the weekend. It's not gonna be traffic. You see a lot of activities, but never like stopping for traffic. And you see plenty of foreigners driving big bikes there as well, because you can rent those here and just have a good time. Although you have to observe the speed limit, because they're really particular about that. Because yeah, it could get dangerous if you actually like speed here and then you get in trouble, because you know everyone's on motorbikes. That guy's not even wearing helmet. This is Theodore de Maishan, like a very popular appliance store and gadget store here. So those are the bigger brands, and they have a lot of shops around. Garmin, yeah. In Ho Chi Minh, there's Sunto. We're talking about the watches, the running watch, the fitness trackers. Garmin is one of those bigger brands, obviously. But then Sunto is here as well, but in Ho Chi Minh, which is not common in Manila. You can still buy. I did buy my Sunto watch in Manila, but there's no shop in Manila for Sunto. Which bridge is this? Oh, we're in the Dragon Bridge actually. Never mind. I mean, we're gonna pass by the Dragon Bridge. I just noticed when I didn't see Vincom Mall. It's like, oh, we're in the Dragon. So there's 7 bridges in Da Nang, and obviously the most popular is the Dragon Bridge. And at night, it does its thing. I think it spits water and fire. You know, I mean, a bridge doing that is, I mean, you don't need to, but I guess they they thought about doing that. And there was also the night market is around this area. The Sondra night market is here. Chodem Sondra on that side. And we're passing by the Dragon Bridge. So at least we're not going through the same road. And here's the Dragon Bridge, the most popular bridge in Da Nang. And honestly, when I first saw it, it looked wonky, like from afar. But when you actually see it from, you know, up close, it looks very nice. It's like high quality stuff, full metal, you know. You would have think that, you know, it's just a gimmick, but you know they really did well with the structure. Like it's a proper bridge, not just a dragon bridge gimmick. It's an actual bridge that works, and even the dragon goes through the bridge itself. So when you look under the bridge, you'll see parts of the body. You know, it bends up and down, right? So part of the dragon's body is down, like below the bridge. It looks so nice. So when you're just traveling through here as a tourist, you probably end up here at some point walking along the bridge, walking along the river. You'll most likely be walking on that side, the city side. And yeah, that's where we came from. And that's where the sunset comes from as well. Because the sunrise comes from the beach and the sunset comes from the city. And this area is gonna be lively, obviously. You'll see these tourists walking along the bridge because it's walkable. Oh. is he turning in so early? Just complaining about the driver. Some cars drive their cars here like it's a motorbike. It comes with, I guess, the discipline. All these motorbikes are probably annoyed. Like, what is this guy doing? Yeah, this is the Nguyen Van Street and one of the busiest. You can see a lot of traffic coming through. We're not going in there today, but probably need to walk that street another day. So here is the riverside, and that's the Dragon Bridge from afar. Pretty amazing. And here's the river from my first walking vlog, the farther side. So it stretches all the way here and then even much further. About, yeah, I forgot, probably like 6 kilometer or 8 kilometer, somewhere along those numbers, all the way there, the whole riverside. I'll check for the proper estimate, but it goes far. Here's the side we didn't see from on the way towards the beach, but here's the more touristy side. They jokingly call this the K-Town, Koreatown. A lot of Korean, like a lot of establishments here just write in Korean because there's a lot of Korean tourists around this area near the Han Market. It's called the Han Market. It's like a street market where you can buy anything, mostly clothes, obviously, but it's meant to be like an actual market. There you go, a lot of tourists, you can see. That's the Han Market from this side. It looks bigger from the front for sure. It's like the back door. A lot of coffee shops along this road as well, and you can experience Vietnamese style sitting, looking to the road, which is very unique here always. When I first came to Vietnam, I was wondering why are the chairs facing the road. I have never actually asked my wife why it's like that. It was always just like that. Maybe there's a certain meaning to why it's facing the road. Yeah. Now we're driving back to our place. This is the Han Bridge that we just passed by, Han River Bridge. The other day we went here and ate breakfast. We ate breakfast under that bridge. Amazing. And for some reason, actually, there's not many buildings on the bridge, on the riverside. So there's only a few select buildings on the riverside. Maybe that's a decision by design, city design. So at least there's not going to be like a lot of things on the bridge itself. This is the library, Da Nang Library, and then next to that is the Da Nang Fine Arts Museum. That looks nice from this side as well. But this is the back. Oh no, it's not Fine Arts Museum. Da Nang Museum only, sorry. The Da Nang Museum and Novotel, the administrative building. Yeah, we're close to our house. And this is an abandoned building that looks very nice. It used to be like a golf club building. I don't know why they don't just take over it. Probably someone still own it. Oh. These are the restaurant boats that we passed by the other day, and then now they're lit up, and that's what I was talking about. It's like rainbow, very colorful, looks amazing. If it's your thing and eating a meal on the river, dinner, you can go here. I'm not sure how much it costs. I'll try to research how much it costs. Probably not going to be very expensive anyway. So yeah, I just want to show you until this point, honestly, and we're gonna drive back home now. And hopefully you enjoyed the short not short. It's gonna be a long video, but we were driving through. I was not walking. A bit different, but I just want to test it out. Honestly, I just want to test the audio mostly, and hopefully you got to see more of Da Nang through this lens. And now, those are the stalls I was talking about, food stalls as well. And these are the drinking spots, tarpaulins. Sorry, I just interrupted myself. But yeah, and thank you guys for watching, and hope you visit Da Nang someday. And that's the vibe here. Very beautiful place, very beautiful city. I invite you to come and see you another time. I'll probably be walking on the next one, so bye bye.